Imagine starting a journey in India and driving all the way to Thailand, without taking a flight or a ship, just one continuous road connecting countries. This is not just an idea. It is a real project under development, the India-Myanmar Thailand Highway, aimed at transforming regional connectivity across Southeast Asia. A cross-border corridor that connects India directly to Southeast Asia by land. Once completed, it has the potential to transform how India trades, travels, and connects with one of the fastest-growing regions in the world. The India-Myanmar Thailand Highway, also known as the IMT Trilateral Highway, is a major cross-border connectivity project that links India, Myanmar, and Thailand through a continuous road network, creating a direct land route between South Asia and Southeast Asia. The route begins at Moreh in Manipur, crosses into Myanmar through Tamu, and then extends all the way to Mae Sot in Thailand. The total length of the corridor is around 1,300 to 1,400 kilometers. But this is not just a road, it is a land bridge connecting India's northeast to the growing economic network of Southeast Asia. For decades, India's northeast has remained geographically close to Southeast Asia but economically disconnected. Most trade between India and ASEAN countries still relies on long sea routes, which increases both time and cost, limiting faster and more efficient regional connectivity. This highway changes that equation completely. It creates a direct land connection, making movement faster, cheaper, and more efficient, while opening new markets and trade routes for Indian businesses. Beyond economics, it also carries significant strategic importance, strengthening India's connectivity with Southeast Asia. The IMT Highway is a key part of India's Act East policy, a long-term strategy to strengthen economic and strategic ties with Southeast Asia. At the same time, countries like China have already invested heavily in building infrastructure and connectivity across the region, making this project crucial for India to enhance its presence and influence. India is now building its own connectivity network to stay competitive. This highway will improve links in the northeast, strengthen India's regional presence, and enhance mobility near border areas. It's not just about roads, it's about influence, access, and long-term strategic positioning. The highway begins at Moreh in Manipur, one of India's key border towns, then crosses into Myanmar at Tamu. From there, it continues through important locations such as Kailwa and Yagi, before reaching Mandalay, a major city in Myanmar. From Mandalay, which acts as a central hub on this route, the highway continues onward to Mayawati, linking directly to Mae Sot in Thailand. Once inside Thailand, it connects with a well-developed road network, allowing seamless access deeper into Southeast Asia. In the future, this corridor can be extended further into countries like Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam, making it part of a much larger regional network. Work on this highway has been ongoing for several years. While some sections are already operational, several stretches are still under construction or being upgraded, as the corridor is being developed in phases. India is responsible for building and upgrading key stretches inside Myanmar, including road widening, bridge construction, and replacing older infrastructure. While progress has been steady, it has been slower than expected due to on-ground challenges. As a result, the project continues to face several practical hurdles. The terrain is difficult, with hilly regions, dense forests, and frequent landslides. Construction in such conditions requires time and careful planning. Another major challenge is the political and security situation in Myanmar, which affects execution and coordination. Since this is a multi-country project, coordination between governments also adds complexity. These factors have slowed progress, but work continues on key sections. Economic impact. Once completed, the highway can transform the economic landscape of the region. For India's northeast, it means better connectivity, increased trade, and new opportunities for development. Border towns can grow into active trade hubs. For businesses, it reduces transportation time and cost, making supply chains more efficient. Industries such as agriculture, manufacturing, and logistics stand to benefit the most. Over time, this corridor can turn the Northeast into a gateway between India and Southeast Asia. Currently, most trade between India and ASEAN countries relies on sea routes, which, while effective, are slower and less flexible. The IMT Highway introduces a land-based alternative, allowing faster movement of goods and more efficient, responsive supply chains. Over time, logistics hubs, warehouses, and industrial clusters can develop along this route, turning it into a full economic corridor rather than just a transport link. The vision for this highway goes beyond just 3 countries. There are plans to extend connectivity further into Southeast Asia, linking Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam, creating a continuous road network from India to the wider ASEAN region. In the future, this could also make passenger travel more seamless, opening new possibilities for tourism and cross-border movement. Global trade patterns are changing, with countries looking for faster and more reliable connectivity. India is positioning itself within this evolving system, and the IMT Highway is a key step in that direction. It connects India not just geographically, but also economically and strategically to Southeast Asia, creating new opportunities for growth and cooperation. The India-Myanmar Thailand Highway is more than just a road project, it is a vision of connectivity that links regions, strengthens trade, and expands opportunities. While challenges remain, its long-term impact could be significant, with the potential to reshape how India connects with Southeast Asia and redefine how the Northeast fits into the broader economic landscape. If you found this video useful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the Build Chronicle for more in-depth, clear, and well-researched explanations of India's major infrastructure projects. From highways and railways to ports and global connectivity corridors, we break down how India is building its future, one project at a time.